Hello guys, welcome to my first game recording session, and today I'm gonna play this game, The Dig. It's a game I played a long time ago, and I'm not even sure if I ever finished it, but man, I love science fiction, and at the time I heard the story. It's probably true that this was actually going to be a movie made by Spielberg. I think it was actually first it was meant to be one of those amazing stories or something that he had, and then he wanted to make a movie, but then something happened and they ended up picking up the story and created a video game. And I don't know, like at the time I found it amazing. I'm not sure if it tests the test of time, but let's try it. And this is my first video, so also it might break the whole thing, the microphone or something. I don't know, let's see. Let's start. One of the things I remember is the music. I really love the music. It's very eerie and mysterious. It's very film-like. Look at this. At the time, having this type of full motion video, as they call it was amazing.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth.
Until it's not.
Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain.
It's always a red dot. Movement variation detected. Tracking new object.
Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. What the heck is that?
Excuse me, darling, you're being attacked.
Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
Well, The Dig.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
That's not 1 in 1.
4, ignition, 2, 1.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it?
Commander Lowe.
Wait a minute, folks.
Commander Lowe.
Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating
The
effect.
story sounds familiar, right?
And now I hardly
This was
have to introduce
before
Maggie Robbins
the
to you.
Armageddon movie.
She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But
looking
during the
more and
mission,
more-
I'm part of the team, and I
looking
will
more
obey
and more
Commander
like
Lowe like
Armageddon.
any good soldier.
That may be
Like,
the biggest news
people
story of
shouldn't
all.
be up there.
Maggie
They have
Robbins
no
obeys
training
orders.
or tracking. There's,
In going
sure
over
a
your
lot more
bios,
people
I find that
have
Professor
training
Brink
for
is also a
years.
noted archaeologist, while it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages. Is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive.
I'm the guy that kicks ass.
I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other 2 crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
Man, it's so big.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly 1 chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
Whoa, isn't that a bit too close to Earth already? Shouldn't they have done this with it farther away? Look at that. Pixelized, full of artifacts. Beautiful. Based on concept by Steven Spielberg. There you go. I remember this part, I think.
Low here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robin's here. Going independent.
I don't know if you guys watched Stargate SG-1.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space. Don't bump into anything.
I feel like Commander
I'll
Lowe
be careful, Commander.
is like
Brink here, going
Captain
independent.
O'Neill. He's like the guy that isn't a scientist but will get stuff done.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Okay, let me see if I can remember how this worked. This was already advanced, like it highlights the clickable places, so a little bit less of pixel hunting. Let me see, this is probably the inventory. Yes. Jesus, this inventory could be a little bit more, a little bit less transparent. But hey, I have the examine objects. Pen Ultimate, probably my little tablet thing or something. Yeah. Oh, why do I remember this symbol? Asteroid Lander. Oh shit, there's a full game here. How do you play? How do you play? What? Oh. Oh. Ah, nice. Where am I going? Why am I playing this? I should be playing an adventure game. Where am I landing this? Oh, there's a wall. I don't care. Let's go. How do I leave this?
No way. I had that.
Mission aborted. Okay. Communications. Miles, Borden, Brink, and Maggie. Okay. Let's see, what else? I have a arming key. For what? Explosives? And a flashlight. Can I use the flashlight?
It won't do anything.
I need to exit first. How do I leave this? Oh, exit. Okay. Dumb. I want to use the flashlight. Tool chest.
I can see the pig fine.
Pig?
It's the pig. Payload specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it.
Why is it called the pig? Can I examine it?
It's a free-fall NASA tool chest containing this mission's equipment. It's affectionately known as the Flying Pig.
And people said pigs couldn't fly. Okay. So...
It's the pig. Payload specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it.
Miles needs to use an arm to release it. Let's go. Penultimate.
Miles, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Yeah, Boston. I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
That's a little bit inappropriate for work. They seem to have a history together. You know, sometimes we're in space. Hello.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
I am now. Bye.
Crew is clear. Proceed.
It's gonna happen. Oh man. Like the video is integrated with the game. It's like the background. This is pretty cool for the time. Of course, if it was a Spielberg story, it had to be cinematic. Well. There's our pig.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Good to my baby. Let's see what this does.
Load a landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
You be good to my baby, Boston. You hear me?
We'll be back soon, Cora.
Stop calling it a baby.
Too much. Low out.
I always loved like the animation of the mouth. Like in these type of characters that are very pixelized. It's just like little pixels just moving, and yet it conveys so many things. Okay, I guess I need to touch the pig. Okay, you opened it. Why do I need to click it again to see inside? Oh, there you go. Explosives. I put it in my inventory. Yeah. That's why I need the thing to arm them. 0G digger. Oh, this is again like Armageddon, but they use like a big drill, right? What is this? A shovel. Why do I have a shovel in space? Okay. Okay. Now what? What do I do with this? Do I highlight anything? Oh, I can highlight space. Wait a second. Cannot. Let me try to dig into the. No, not space, with the meteor. Well, I think if there's a place to do it, it's probably highlightable. Let's see what's in space. Is this one of those Sierra games where you're always dying? Let's see. That would be cool, I think. I'm not even sure how I saved the game. I'm using an emulator because the Mac version that is in Steam doesn't work on an M1 Pro. Oh, quadrant 1, 2, and 3. 4. Is there no 3? Ah, there's a 3. Maybe 3? I should go by the numbers, right? Ah, I can double click to go faster. Oh, I love that. To skip like the motion, the movement, all the way there. Okay. Well, this is highlightable. What happens if I just click it?
It's where explosive alpha should be placed.
There you go. There you go. Let's dig in. Let me put my 0G digger
Let's
in
see
there.
if we can clear up old Attila's complexion.
Oh, it's so dirty. Oh, what? It opened up like a claw. It's probably
Nice
like
and
a
smooth now.
tripod thing, maybe. Nice and smooth now. Shall I just put a bomb in there? Boom. Use explosive.
Shuttle, this is low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this, Brink?
I'll be right there, Commander Lowe.
Come here and help me shove this into the ground. What did he do? Just
Excellent work, Brink.
just
Ken, the
emotional
charge is
support.
set.
I'm here for
Instruments
you while
confirmed.
you're planting
Hey,
bombs.
I'm just so proud of you boys.
Okay. Do I need to arm it? Arming key. Use arming key with explosive.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls.
Look at
I'd
that.
say this charge is armed.
Man, it looks pretty cool. It's pixelized, but yeah. Okay, let's go into space again. What's next? We have another bomb, right? So we went to quadrant 2, let's go to quadrant 3 and double click. Boom! So cool. Boulder. Do I need to put it in the boulder? Let's do some bouldering in space.
There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke.
Right where I need to plant a nuke. How do you know that's the place? Can't you just do it a little bit to the side? Let me guess. I know. Is it the shovel? It's the shovel, isn't it?
Cora, Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles and 0G under maximum thrust
That
conditions.
sounds like a bad
In
idea.
other words, who knows? Might work.
It's like
Boss, be careful.
you will
If the
overshoot.
handle breaks, maximum down thrust will
Yeah.
smash you right into Attila. You
Yeah,
know the
the
saying,
down thrust.
whether the stone hits
Down
the
in the
glass or the
direction of
glass
the
hits
meteor.
the stone.
Okay.
It ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Brink, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear.
That's a pretty quote. Look at that. Jesus, it looked a lot
Looks
bigger
like
than
it worked.
looked there.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same
What?
rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
What?
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article. I'm not here to spy on you.
I wonder if
Lighten
this
up,
kind of
Robin.
jokes
They're
would
just teasing.
work today.
If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk
I
freely
dig
on the
them.
open frequency.
You see what I did there? I dig them. Okay, let's shove the shovel in the inventory, and I guess I'm gonna dig.
No need. The target's ready for the explosive charge.
It's already has a hole. Okay. So explosive.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the explosive on the base of the asteroid in quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
Of course, Commander.
Of course. There he goes. Just to be there for me. Let's see if he does anything this time. Boop. Ah, thank you, Brink. I couldn't do it without you. So we should arm it, I guess.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
Stick a fork in this.
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
Okay. Now what? Do I go back to the ship? But what about the... there was another quadrant, right? Let's go to quadrant 4. See what's there. Hello, space. Quadrant 4. Nothing. Okay. So it's just like a decoy. Just for me to waste time. Thank you so much. It seems that double clicking also works here. Okay, quadrant 1. Pig. I don't need to do it. Do I need to do anything with the pig? I should probably go to the ship, right? Yeah. What am I doing? Let's go to space, maybe? Can I see the ship from space? I cannot, but there is a highlight area. Okay. Here we go. Now what? What do I need to do? Maybe I need to tell them to explode the thingy. Who would explode it? Maybe Miles?
Load a payload, over.
Miles here.
Nuclear explosive.
How can they be so sure the surface won't be radioactive after the explosions?
Well, the theory is that without an atmosphere and with so little gravity, most of the radioactive material will be blasted off into space and almost none of it will settle in the safe quadrants.
But is the theory right?
Hey, you're the guy in the cute suit. You tell me when it's all over.
You'll know they were wrong if my coffin glows.
Don't worry, Boston. My baby's down there monitoring the surface. We'll know if it's safe before you go back.
Okay. So the pig is not just a toolbox. Hey, weren't you the one to do the explosion? No. Stop talking.
Low, over and out.
So maybe Borden?
Borden, this is Low. Do you read?
I'm here, boss.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Okay.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
Another full
All
motion
clear, landing
video.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
So beautiful. Do the space shuttles still look like this? I haven't seen anything from NASA lately. I think they had more modern ones.
The explosives armed.
Let's
Houston
see.
gives us the go-ahead. Stay when, boss.
Explosions from what?
Do it.
1995 was it?
Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting
Shut
impatient.
up, push cat.
Here we go. We have detonation, Alpha and Beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing.
It's so close to Earth.
We're stable again.
Isn't that like a
Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does
an
Houston say,
orbit
Ken?
around Earth?
Everything's go for a surface walk. Your
Like
option.
you're basically
Then let's go,
exploding
landing
a
team.
meteor
Let's see
in
what Attila looks like after
Earth's
plastic
orbit,
surgery.
which will leave debris there, which is already a problem.
Be careful, kids.
I don't know.
Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall
Call
may
the
collapse
pig,
at any
and
time.
then you see little
Please be
babe
careful, everyone.
coming in.
Cora, send down the
Hello.
pig, please. We'll need the light.
Hello, sheep. Oh, look at him go. it goes like always like horizontally. It's like almost like it's mapping. Here we go. There's no music here. There's no sound. Shh.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but
What are
this
the
tunnel,
odds that we
old
exploded
but not as old as the asteroid.
the meteor
What does that mean?
exactly where
I don't know yet. It just feels
Where-
unnatural.
escape
There are some odd
already?
projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
Oh, look at this. What is
I
this?
think you're right, Brink. This stone projection isn't natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
A metallic plate.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
If I remember, we went inside, right?
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be
It's
part of
space
some kind
people.
of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager.
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
What?
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my
Wow.
instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and
Secret
agree, Commander
orders?
Lowe. There is
I didn't
nothing
sign
to
up
be
for
gained
this.
from a premature announcement.
Robbins?
I understand, Commander Lowe.
It's so unprofessional, the whole thing.
Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Borden. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterwards.
Must be some
cool. This is like a
some
secret code.
Yeah.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't
Giving
work,
this
Commander,
baby
give
a
it a
little
big
push.
push.
If that doesn't work, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down inside something.
The plate is gone?
Okay, I guess this is a good time to stop, and we'll continue playing the next video. Whoa, I finished the first video. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time, which is gonna be soon, because or else I'll forget the plot and the game. See ya. Thank you so much.